How's it going, guys? This is Twister and today I'm back with another GTA Online video. We finally got another DLC car. Literally been waiting a year for this one. Well, since the import-export DLC came out last year, it's 2017 now. And we've finally got the Itali GTB from the import-export DLC finally made available for, here we go, here's the Itali GTB. 1.189 million to buy this thing. And then you've got the Benny's custom upgrade on top of that. As you can see, a lot of crazy modifications on this one. So yeah, 1.189 million. I have actually already ordered it. Here we go. Nice yellow. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the customization or like the colors. I've got a couple of stuff in mind, but here we go. Here's the car. Now I can't really decide whether it's a really nice looking supercar or whether it's like really ugly. Like from the front, I think it looks quite nice. Yeah, I'll go into first person actually. There we go. From the front, it looks quite nice. You get round to the side, it just starts, and the rear, it just, I don't know, it starts looking a little bit weird. So, I don't know, we'll see how it looks like when we've fully upgraded it. But we'll do this. I think it's mainly based off of the Mclaren 570S, I believe. Probably loads of like different styles of McLaren in there as well. But for the most part, I think that's what it is. Like it's quite a nice car in real life. I know there's like a 675 McLaren, which is I think is really nice, but I know this one, it just doesn't look as nice to me. Like the front's quite nice, but the rear and the side, I don't know, it looks a little bit weird to me. But we'll take it into Benny's anyway. I think I could have probably done it in the mod shop in my garage, but we'll take it down to Benny's and we'll fully upgrade this thing. First impressions, handling not too bad, speed not too bad. But you can't really get a proper impression until I've actually taken this thing racing. But we're taking it into Benny's. Get ready for the PS4 fans to go absolutely wild, because that's what they do every time you go into Benny's. But here we go, 400. Okay, that's not too bad. I was expecting like 800k for another upgrade, but 470k, not too bad. Fully upgrade that. And there we go. We got the massive splitter on the front. We've got like some wide body arches as well. And I've just been disconnected. Well, that's brilliant. GTA Online servers working the magic right as I'm recording the video. Absolutely perfect timing right there. Alright, so I've loaded back up into GTA Online. I don't know what happened, like, it just started getting really, really windy outside, and then it just disconnected me, so we'll take it back into Benny's for a second time. Hopefully we don't get disconnected. Hopefully the GTA Online server is actually going to work properly for, I don't know, once ever. It didn't actually save the upgrade, so I don't think it actually costed me, so we'll just do this again. 470k, and there we go. See the massive front splitter, wide body arches, as we saw before. And yeah, I guess we should actually go and upgrade this thing before I get disconnected by GTA Online. Excellent service. So there we go. Brakes and armor, we'll do that. Front bumpers. So wow, 18 options. Okay, I better scroll through these carefully so we can remove the massive splitter. Do some, what's that? Alright, extended arches is there. Extended arches with the massive splitter. Oh god. Alright, we can change a lot of stuff here, so I kind of just want to scroll through these carefully so I can kind of see the differences between each one. Okay, that looks mad. We got some, what's the difference there? Like I can see a slight tiny change. Oh no, it's the extended arches. Okay. Tourer, tuner. Yo, these are some pretty mad options. Intercooler as well, with the extended arches again. Pro, Mark II Pro, extended arches. If you want a graphics card on the front of the car, that's quite nice. That's the race bumper. Obviously, like the cooling fans. Literally just looks like a graphics card. Extreme bumper. It looks a little bit weird. A little bit of weird texturing going on. Again with like the extended arches or none. And then back to the stock bumper. Okay, so I don't know how crazy I want to make this thing look. We could just go all out with the huge, like some of these, something like that. We could go all out mad with the race modifications, or just keep it relatively clean. I really haven't decided. I should probably just take a look through all of the upgrades and see what I want to do. I'm not sure. I think that one's quite nice. I'd rather remove the tow hook from the front though. but you can't do that. So I think we will just go for this one with the Mark II vented bumper. We'll go for that one for now. And then rear bumpers, what do we got? Diffuser, primary touring, secondary touring, carbon. They're all pretty similar. We'll go with the secondary. And chassis, fenders, what we got. Alright, again, a few more options. Extended, vented, or rounded. I think I like the extended for that one. And then on the rear. Wait, can we not have all of them? Oh no, there's okay, that's weird. So it lets you do okay, you can do the rear and the front separately. Okay, I was really confused then. I thought we had to choose either rear or front. But we can do them both, which is good. That one's quite nice, but I think I'm just gonna go extended rear and extended front. That should do us nicely. Engine, fully upgrade the engine. Exhaust. Alright, so the exhaust is like pretty high up on this car. Pretty extreme exhaust options. I'm not really feeling... I like the circular ones. But I don't know if I like the quad circular ones. Should we go quad or single? Oh well, I guess quad or double. Screw it, we're going quad. All out. I think we're just going to make this pretty mad. I know, I kind of want to make it mad with the race modifications, but keep it simple at the same time. I don't really like any of those options. Hood options. Okay, we can do what we got here. We got like a little vent, custom instep, like really. Oh wow. Okay, I just went to the bottom. So stock hoods, pretty nice. We can have a stripe, chrome stripe, carbon instep. We can have drop vented. That's similar to the stock one. A large vent, large carbon raised. That's quite nice. That's something that's similar to what you have on the FMJ, which is quite nice. Triple vent, extreme racing, ultra racing. Alright, I think those are a bit too crazy. I like this, so the street racer one. I think I'll go with that one. It's like what you get on the FMJ. It's quite nice. So horn stuff we'll leave for later. Interior. I'm probably just gonna speed run through all of these because it's just all the same stuff that we get on all the other Benny's cars. Alright, so I've changed some of these, gone for a bit of like a race car interior, which I think works quite nice if we're going to go full on race, which I still haven't decided. I'm just kind of improvising as we go along. Okay, lights, we'll do xenon, but we won't do neons on it. Alright, so let's see what liveries we got. We got some racing liveries there. Chappelle, I'm not going to even try and attempt to pronounce that. Redwood Racing, Tricolor, that's quite nice. I'm guessing maybe some of these are based off of like in real life racing liveries for whatever McLaren have these days. Bytes, Tinkle, Debris, Amigas. Okay, and so some of those are quite nice. I like that one. That's quite nice. And I think the first two and maybe this one are the nicest, but I still don't know if I want to just... I don't know if I want to go for a livery. I'll keep it no livery for now, and we'll see what we come up with afterwards. Plates, we can do... So my initials come up on some of the cars, but they don't come up for all of them. It's really weird. We'll go yellow and black. Respray. Alright, so I've started it as like a yellow. Alright, that looks cool. That looks cool. Silver looks nice. Silver looks nice. Don't know if I want to go silver on it though. Like I had in mind like a yellow. Ooh, do yellow. Race yellow. So I had in mind a race yellow, and then like I don't know what the secondary is. It the roof? Yeah, it's the roof. Do I want to go? Do I want to change the secondary color to something different? And I'm probably going to keep it yellow. I'll mess around with the colours, see what we come up with. And yeah, I'll just kind of mess around with these and see what I like the most. There we go. That yellow doesn't look too bad. I think that looks quite nice on this car. I was contemplating going orange, but I think I'll keep it yellow for now. And then we'll see what other options we got. So roof. We can have an aerial, vortex generators, or a carbon stripe. I think I'll... Oh, should we go carbon? Nah, I'll keep it stock. don't want to sell it. Right, skirts, we've got carbon or carbon. So I know that's barely any different. I'll keep that one stock. Alright, spoiler, here we go. 14 spoiler options. So we got a tuner. That looks like some off an elegy. That looks like just a standard spoiler option. Okay, that looks cool. Exotic sharp wing. Carbon sharp wing. That one does look really nice. Don't know if I want it carbon though. Alright, some of these look... Alright, those are all just like similar options. Primary, like a GT wing. Carbon. Massive carbon wing. Another huge carbon wing. Another huge carbon wing. Extreme downforce one. And I think I just like the simple one. The exotic shark wing. We'll go for that one. I don't know if I want it carbon though. Should we do it? Right, that actually says it's secondary colour. That one says carbon. They both look carbon to me, so I'll just go with the carbon one. And then transmission, fully upgrade, turbo, fully upgrade, wheels, probably gonna black out the wheels to get it matching with the carbon. Alright, these are the rims we've gone for, blacked out to match the other carbon accessories. Working pretty nice. I don't think any of the other options look as good, so keep those. And I think, done those tire options, I think that's it now. Guess we'll just finish it off with, should we go limo? Should we go limo? Oh, we got the yellow seats in the interior as well. That is actually looking really nice. I'll just finish it off with some light smoke. And I'm going to go back to liveries to see if there's any of the livery options that look nice. I think that does look quite cool actually, because we got the black and the red, which just matches quite nicely. That one doesn't look too bad. Red Bull Racing, nah. That one does look nice. Not too keen on... I don't think I'm too keen on any of these other ones. I'm torn. That livery does actually look really nice, so I think I'm going to go for it. Alright, so that's how it's looking now. Again, I'm probably just going to go through all the options one last time since you've pretty much got the final build. Now, I might just go back through all the options to maybe tweak some stuff here and there. But at the moment, I think that looks really, really nice. Alright, so I've tweaked a couple of stuff, nothing major. It still is pretty much how I left it, but with a couple of tweaks. Like, it just color codes so nicely. We've got the yellow, the black, and the red. It just works. I'm super, super happy with how this looks. Like, you've got the main yellow, which is, you know, the primary color. It's on the seats. We've got the black and red from the livery, which goes with the carbon accessories. The red text from the wheels. The red, are those the brake pads or brake discs? I can never make my mind up. And then the interior as well. We got some of the red colors here. The red seat belts. It just works. I'm super, super happy with this. I think it does look really nice. So I'm actually, yeah, really, really happy with this. Again, I'm going to have to take this thing racing before I get a proper idea of how this thing performs. But I think, yeah, Bruffy already did his video on these cars. Now, apparently, it's actually slightly slower than the non-Benny's version. So, like, when you take it into Benny's, you get the option to upgrade it into the custom version. But apparently the regular version is actually a little bit quicker. Something to do with, like, this version has downforce, but the other version doesn't. It's pretty weird. I know, I'm probably not going to try and explain it too much, so if you want to check out Bruffy's video, then by all means do so. But it's actually really nice. I'm happy with how this thing looks. Pretty, yeah, really, really happy with this one. So, yeah, that'll do it for this video. We'll take it back into the garage. Finally, we do have this car now. It did come out yesterday, which I probably should have mentioned at the start of this video. Apologies for being late to it, but when this car released, I was actually back at uni for the first time in like almost a month, so pretty good about that one. But finally getting round to it today. Hopefully it was worth the wait. Really nice car. Like, at the start, I couldn't decide whether it was really nice or really ugly, but now I'm definitely thinking this is super nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully it has been worth the wait. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get it up yesterday, but it's just one of those things being back at uni. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave it a like rating, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video where LJT is not calling me up again. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. See you later.